If I tell you to disappear from the world for the next 90 days, switch off WhatsApp. Don't go to relatives' weddings, skip friends' parties. Will your entire life change? I shared this one secret with the richest people in the world, and today I am going to share that secret with you. My name is Napoleon Hill, and in the last 20 years I have personally studied 500 plus millionaires and billionaires, from Andrew Carnegie to Henry Ford, from Thomas Edison to Theodore Roosevelt. And I noticed one pattern that was common in every single successful person. In this video, I will tell you the exact formula that I learned from all these great people. If you are tired of your 9-to-5 job, if you want to do something of your own, if you want to become financially free, then make sure you watch this video till the end. See friends, today's youth is the most confused. On one side, the family is pressuring. Do a government job. On the other side, friends are saying, do a startup. On the third side, influencers on Instagram are showing how overnight success happens. You have a smartphone, notifications are coming on every app. Family WhatsApp groups have forwards coming in. Everyone is telling you, do networking, make a LinkedIn profile, connect with more and more people. But let me tell you the truth. When I studied Andrew Carnegie, he told me one thing. He said, Napoleon, for success, you don't need a crowd. You need solitude. Not connections. You need focus. I have written a principle in my book, Think and Grow Rich, which I call specialized knowledge. See, brother, in today's world, everyone wants to become everything. Someone is learning coding, also doing digital marketing, also investing in the stock market, also running a YouTube channel on the side, but not becoming an expert in any one thing. But this principle says that you have to become an expert in just one thing. You have to go so deep into that one thing that there is no one like you in the entire world. And this is only possible when you step away from the noise. Let me give you a real example. When I met Thomas Edison, I asked him, how did you make so many inventions? He showed me his laboratory. It was a small place where he worked alone for hours, days, weeks. No distractions, no phone calls, no tea time discussions. Just him, his goal, and his focused mind. He told me, Napoleon, whenever I want to create something new, I disconnect from the world. I talk to myself. I connect with my subconscious mind. Edison told me one more interesting thing. He said that when he was making the light bulb, he failed 10,000 times. Yes, you heard it right. 10,000 times. Now think. If Edison were in India and after every failure his relatives would say, Beta, leave all this, get a good job, prepare for a government job, look at the neighbor's son, how settled he is. Would he have been able to make the light bulb? Probably not, because everyone would be demotivating him. But Edison chose solitude. He can't. And this same solitude made him great. By the way, comment and tell me. Have you ever left a goal in the middle because your family or society was demotivating you? Now think about today's world. Tony's son is doing an MBA. Max's son became a CA. Jack's daughter is a software engineer. And your family is asking you, what are you doing? This pressure, this comparison, this constant judgment, all of this takes you away from your goal. That is why I say, disappear for 90 days. So now the question is, how can you do this? Let me tell you the exact method that I have seen in all successful people. I will divide this method into 3 parts. Part 1 is why, second is how, and third, what will happen. Part 1, why is it necessary to disappear? See, in today's world, everyone is trying to influence you. Your friends say, come, let's go watch a movie. Family says, you have to come to the wedding. Colleagues say, there's a party on the weekend. Forwards are coming on WhatsApp. You are watching reels on Instagram, and 2 hours are gone. But the truth is that none of these people know anything about your goals. They have their own fears, their own limitations. And if you keep listening to these people, you will never reach your true potential. Let me tell you a story from my life. When Andrew Carnegie called me to meet for the first time, I was very excited. I was a young journalist, and I had got the chance to interview the richest man in the world. But when I met him, he said something strange to me. He said, Napoleon, I give you a challenge. If you give the next 20 years of your life to this one work, I will give you the most valuable knowledge in the world. I was shocked. 20 years. That is my entire youth. My friends will be enjoying. I will be doing research. Weddings will happen, kids will happen, and I'll be reading books. But then Carnegie said one more thing to me. He said, Look, Napoleon, most people spend their entire life doing average things. They never do anything extraordinary because they never focus. If you focus on one thing for 20 years, you can achieve what 99% of people can never do. And I accepted that challenge. And today I can tell you, that decision was the best decision of my life. For the next 20 years, I did only one thing. I studied successful people. And in these 20 years, many times my friends told me, Napoleon, you have gone crazy. Didn't get married, didn't settle down, just books and interviews. But I stayed focused. And today Think and Grow Rich has sold more than 70 million copies. Now I want to know. Write in the comments which goal of yours you would like to try this 90-day solitude for. So my first point is, you need to disappear because the noise of the world will distract you from your goal. Henry Ford had told me that when he was making his first car, everyone called him crazy. But what did Ford do? He locked himself in a small workshop. He used to work there day and night. He wouldn't meet anyone. He wouldn't listen to anyone. And what was the result? Today the whole world drives Ford cars. Ford once told me, Napoleon, when I was alone in my workshop, I felt like the entire universe was helping me. Ideas were coming on their own. Solutions were finding themselves. Now the second part. What to do after disappearing? See, brother, disappearing doesn't mean that you go somewhere. Stay at home, but focus on your goal so much that everything else becomes secondary. I have given a concept in my book which I call autosuggestion. This is a very powerful technique, and let me explain it in the Indian context. You write your definite chief aim. Like, I have to build a 50 lakh business in the next 2 years. Or I have to become an expert in digital marketing in the next 1 year and earn 1 lakh per month. This goal should be completely clear and specific. And then you read it out loud at least 3 times a day. Once after waking up in the morning, once in the afternoon, and once before sleeping at night. But one thing to keep in mind here. When you are reading this, also do visualization. Imagine that you have already achieved that goal. How will it feel? What will the family say? What will society say? Which car will you take instead of your old bike? What kind of clothes will you wear? This visualization is very important because it programs your subconscious mind. But this only works when you are consistent. Not 1 to 2 days. You need a minimum of 90 days. Why 90 days? Because in my research, I have found that it takes at least 90 days for any habit to become permanent. In the first 30 days, there will be struggle. Friends will call, family will question, the mind will wander a lot. In the next 30 days, it will start feeling a little easier. And in the last 30 days, it will become your second nature. What do you have to do in these 90 days? Definite chief aim. The first thing you have to do is write your definite chief aim. It should be a clear and specific goal. Like, I will earn rupee 1 crore in the next 2 years by starting my e-commerce business, or I will crack the IIT entrance in the next 1 year and come in the top 100. This goal should be clear, not vague like, I want to become rich or I want to become successful. No, completely specific. And when you write this goal, write one more thing along with it. That is, what are you ready to give in exchange for this goal? See, nothing is free in this universe. You will have to give something to get something. Maybe you will have to sacrifice 4 hours of daily sleep. Maybe you will have to skip weekend parties. Maybe there will be arguments with the family. Maybe relatives will say, this person has gone crazy. But you should be clear about what you are ready to give. Specialized knowledge. The second thing is that you have to acquire whatever knowledge you need to achieve your goal. I call this specialized knowledge. See, general knowledge doesn't work. These days, everyone keeps watching videos on YouTube, keeps jumping from one topic to another topic. No depth in anything. You need specific knowledge. If you want to do online business, then you will have to learn digital marketing, SEO, social media, sales funnel, customer psychology, everything. But don't waste time in other things. Let me give you the example of John D. Rockefeller. Rockefeller was the world's first billionaire. When I asked him, how did you earn so much money? He told me one simple thing. He said, Napoleon, I only learned about the oil industry. I did not waste my time in anything else. I knew where oil is found, how it is extracted, how it is refined, how it is distributed. I became a walking encyclopedia of oil. And this same specialized knowledge made me a billionaire. If you want to take this 90-day challenge seriously, write yes in the comments. So in these 90 days, spend 4 to 6 hours daily only on increasing your specialized knowledge. Read books, do online courses, practice. But only do those things that are directly related to your goal. No distractions, no time waste. And one more important thing, don't just read, also apply. Because knowledge by itself is not power. Organized and applied knowledge is power. So whatever you learn, implement it immediately. Start a small project. Do an experiment. Apply it practically. Only then that knowledge will become truly yours. The 5-inch rule. The third thing, and this is very important, you will have to discipline your mind. I call this the 5-inch rule. This rule is very simple. Whenever you start any work, finish it before leaving it. Don't leave it in the middle. See, between starting a task and finishing it, there is a small distance. The 5 inches between your ears. But most people cannot cross this small distance. They give up in the middle. Let me give you an example. I once met a young man who wanted to become a writer. He asked me, "Napoleon, I start writing, but my motivation runs out in the middle." I told him, "You don't need motivation. You need discipline. When you start writing, decide that today I will write at least 1,000 words. And then no matter what, get up only after completing those 1,000 words. On the first day, it will take you 5 hours. On the second day, 4 hours. After 1 week, 2 hours. And after 1 month, you will write 1,000 words in 1 hour." He listened to me. He wrote 1,000 words every day for 90 days. No excuses, no justifications. After 90 days, he showed me. He had written 90,000 words, an entire book. And that book got published. Today, he is a successful author. Comment and tell me, which one skill do you want to master in the next 90 days? So this is the 5-inch rule. Every evening, make a list of the 3 most important things for the next day. And the next day, complete all 3 before moving on to anything else. This will teach you discipline. And remember one thing, these 3 things should be very important. Not urgent. Important. A lot of people keep doing urgent work but never do important work. Urgent work is what needs to be done right now. Important work is what takes you closer to your goal. So always prioritize the important. Mastermind with self. The 4th thing. And this is very powerful. I call it mastermind with self. Every night before sleeping, ask yourself, what did I do for my goal today? Am I better than I was yesterday? Where did I make a mistake? Where do I need to improve? This self-reflection is very necessary. I had learned from Andrew Carnegie that he used to spend 1 hour every night only in thinking. He would lie on his bed, close his eyes, and just think. He wouldn't read any book. Wouldn't listen to any music. No phone. Just thinking. He would think about his business, about his goals, about his mistakes. And he used to tell me, "Napoleon, this 1 hour is more valuable than my entire day." Carnegie told me one more thing. He said that when I am in this thinking time, I get ideas that normally never come to me. My subconscious mind talks to me, gives me solutions, gives me warnings. And I have always listened to my subconscious mind. This is what made me successful. So in these 90 days, you also practice this. Keep 1 hour every night only for thinking. No phone, no TV, just you and your thoughts. And you will see that after a few weeks, your subconscious mind will start talking to you. Burning desire. The 5th thing is that you will have to keep your burning desire alive. What is a burning desire? It is that intense desire that is inside you. It is not just a wish. It is an obsession. In my research, every successful person has a burning desire inside them. They want their goal so badly that nothing else matters to them. But keeping this burning desire alive is very difficult, especially when you are alone, when there is no one around you to motivate you. Then you will have to motivate yourself. And for this, you will have to visualize your goal daily. Close your eyes and imagine that you have achieved your goal. How will it feel? What will change? This visualization is very powerful. Avoid negativity. The 6th thing. In these 90 days, you will have to stay away from some things. Negative people. Those who always keep complaining, who always put others down, who mock your dreams. Stay away from these people. I am not saying to permanently cut them off, but in these 90 days, keep minimum contact with them. I have seen that negative people are like a virus. If you spend more time with them, their negativity will come into you too. They will increase your doubts. They will amplify your fears, and slowly, they will kill your burning desire. So in these 90 days, protect yourself. Be selective about who you are spending time with. Social media. See, I understand that in today's era, social media is very important, but it is also a very big time waster. You think you are opening Instagram for only 5 minutes, but 2 hours pass by. So in these 90 days, limit social media. If it's very necessary, then only 30 minutes a day. And one more thing. A lot of people on social media show a fake life. They exaggerate their success. And when you see this, you feel that everyone else is moving ahead. Only I am left behind. But this is not true. It is just an illusion. So don't get stuck in this illusion. Focus on yourself. Comment and tell me. Have you ever felt after seeing social media that you have been left behind? Unnecessary entertainment. I am not saying that entertainment is bad. But when you are in your transformation phase, every minute counts. So Netflix, movies, watching cricket matches. Limit all of this. Maybe once a week. But not every day. I have calculated that the average American young person wastes around 3 to 4 hours a day in entertainment. If you put these 3 to 4 hours into your goal, then in 90 days, you can get 270 to 360 hours of productive time. This is a very big number. In this much time, you can master any skill. You can complete any project. Useless gossip. How many people are around you who talk for hours but nothing productive happens? Who will buy which car? Who went to whose wedding? Who is against whom? All this is useless talk. Avoid these conversations. If someone calls you and wants to talk unnecessarily, politely say no. Say, I am busy right now. Let's talk later. Procrastination. The fifth thing is procrastination. Delaying things. This is the biggest enemy. How many times have you thought, I will start from tomorrow. I will go to the gym from tomorrow. I will study from tomorrow. I will start a YouTube channel from tomorrow. But that tomorrow never comes. So in these 90 days, completely eliminate procrastination. Whatever work you have to do it right now. I have developed a technique to beat procrastination. I call it the 5-second rule. Whenever a productive thought comes to your mind, take action on it within 5 seconds. If it comes to your mind that I should work out right now, then within 5 seconds get up and start the workout. Because if you wait more than 5 seconds, your mind will start giving you excuses. The struggle, the process. Now you must be thinking. Napoleon, all this sounds very difficult. 90 days is such a long time. How will I do all this consistently? So let me tell you, the first 30 days will be the hardest. Your mind will give you 1,000 excuses. Your friends will call you. Family will question you. The phone will ring. You will feel that maybe I am doing the wrong thing. But you will have to stay strong. Let me give you some tips to survive the first 30 days. Visual goal. Keep your goal visible. Make a big poster and put it up in your room. Every day when you wake up, first look at that poster. This will remind you why you are doing all this. Write your goal on your phone wallpaper too. Maybe tell one trusted friend that you are doing this 90-day challenge and give them a progress report every week. When you are accountable to someone, your chances of quitting become less. Or maintain a diary in which you write your progress every day. Milestones. Set small milestones. 90 days feels very long, so break it into small parts. First 7 days, then 15 days, then 30 days, and celebrate every milestone. This will give you motivation. Like after completing the first 7 days, treat yourself to something special to eat. After completing 30 days, a small party. These small joys keep you motivated. Journaling. Maintain a journal. Write every day. What you did, what you learned, where you struggled, what went well, what problems came. This journal will become very valuable for you. And whenever you feel that you are not making progress, you can go back and read your journal, and you will realize how far you have come. In the next 30 days, things will become a little easier. You will get a routine. Your body and mind will adapt, and you will also start seeing results. Maybe you will have learned a new skill. Maybe you will have completed some important project. Maybe your Instagram page will have started growing. Maybe you will have started getting clients. These small wins will motivate you. But here there is one danger. When you start getting a little success, you can become complacent, careless. You can think that now I can relax. Let me skip one day. Let me enjoy a bit on the weekend. But no, this is the time when you have to push even more. Because momentum is very important. When you are in momentum, things become easy. If you break the momentum, it becomes very hard to start again. I had learned from Charles Schwab. Schwab was a very successful businessman. He told me that when he was building his business, after getting a little success, he felt that now he could slow down. But he did not do that. He worked even harder, and this is what made him very successful. He said, Napoleon, until you reach your goal, you must not stop. Relax after getting success, not before. And in the last 30 days, all of this will become your habit. Now you will not have to force yourself. It will happen automatically. Waking up early in the morning will become automatic. Reading your DCA will become automatic. Working on your specialized knowledge will become automatic. Avoiding distractions will become automatic. And after completing 90 days, when you look back, you will be proud of yourself. You will be a completely different person. And I guarantee you that when you look at yourself in the mirror after 90 days, you will not recognize yourself. Your eyes will be different. Your confidence will be different. Your posture will be different. Because 90 days of consistent hard work transforms a person. Part 3. What will happen after 90 days? See, in these 90 days, 3 major things will develop inside you. Specialized knowledge. The first thing is specialized knowledge. You will become an expert in your field. You will have that information which most people don't have. And this specialized knowledge will make you very valuable in the market. Because in today's world, there is a huge crowd of generalists. Everyone knows a little coding, a little marketing, a little video editing, but no one is an expert in any one thing. There is a shortage of specialists, and those people who are experts in one thing. Their demand is always there, and they can charge premium for their services. You can see on LinkedIn. Those who are specialists have a line of opportunities waiting for them. Self-discipline. The second thing is self-discipline. You will learn how to control your mind, how to manage your emotions, how to stay consistent even in tough times. And this discipline will be useful in every area of your life, whether it is health, relationships, or career. Discipline is a quality that works everywhere. I have seen that people who are disciplined are successful in every field, because discipline is a transferable skill. If you can be disciplined in one thing, you can be disciplined in anything. If you are disciplined in going to the gym, you can also be disciplined in business. If you are disciplined in studies, you can also be disciplined in your career. Confidence. The third thing is confidence. When you consistently do something for 90 days, automatically your confidence increases. You know that I can do it. I can achieve my goals. And this confidence is infectious. People feel your confidence, and they are attracted towards you. When you talk to someone, they can see confidence in your eyes. They can see confidence in your body language. And now you will be ready to join a new mastermind group. But this time you will not just be a taker. You will also be a giver. You now have knowledge, experience, and most importantly, you have a proven track record. You have proven yourself. You worked consistently for 90 days. You produced results. Now people will want to listen to you. I had learned from Henry Ford that when you prove yourself, the world automatically gets attracted towards you. You don't have to run after people. People come to you themselves because everyone wants to be around successful people. Everyone wants to associate with people who are doing something, who are building something. Ford once told me, Napoleon, when I made my first successful car, I did not have to find investors. Investors came to me themselves because I had proven that I can do it. I had not just talked. I had shown by doing, and results speak, not words. Remember this. The world wants to see results, not talk. But here there is one very important thing. When you come back into the world, don't forget that solitude which brought you here. A lot of people become successful and then they start repeating the same old mistakes. They get distracted again. Start going to parties. Start wasting time with unnecessary people, and slowly they reach back to where they started from. I have seen many such people. They achieve a little success. Then they start celebrating. They become relaxed. They leave their discipline and then slowly lose everything. This is very tragic because they had achieved that success with so much hard work. But they did not maintain it. So achieving success is not as difficult as maintaining it. So my request to you is, treat these 90 days as a starting point. Treat it as a foundation. Even after this, you will have to go into solitude regularly, maybe 2 to 3 days every month or a few hours every week. This will keep you grounded, keep you focused, keep you clear. I personally spend at least 3 days alone every month. I go to some hotel or some peaceful place, and there I just think, reflect, make plans, evaluate my progress. And these 3 days are very valuable for me. They give me clarity, give me direction, remind me of my purpose. Let me give you an example from my life. When I was writing Think and Grow Rich, I spent a full 20 years in research. In these 20 years, many times I felt that I am not going in the right direction. Many times I felt that maybe I am wasting my time. Many times I felt that I am on the wrong path. But I did not give up. I stayed focused on my goal. And today Think and Grow Rich is one of the best-selling self-help books in the world. More than 70 million copies have been sold. It has been translated into more than 100 languages. But this was only possible because I valued my solitude. I regularly sat alone and thought, made plans, reflected. And I never left this habit. Even today, when I have to make any important decision, I go alone. Think. Listen to my inner voice. Because my best decisions have been made when I was alone. Conclusion. So my final message to you is, if you want to do something big in your life, if you want to become successful, if you want to make your parents proud, if you want to prove to society that you can also do something, then you will have to disappear. For at least 90 days, these 90 days will change your life. But it will not be easy. You will have to make sacrifices. You will have to show discipline. You will have to come out of your comfort zone. But I guarantee that if you do all this consistently, then after 90 days you will be a completely transformed person. You will have that power inside you which you never imagined. You will have that knowledge which will take you to your goals. And you will have that confidence which will give you the courage to achieve anything. I have spent my entire life studying these principles. I have learned from the most successful people in the world. And I guarantee you that these principles work. But only when you implement them. Knowledge is not power. Applied knowledge is power. So just reading or listening is not enough. You will have to do. And one last thing I want to share with you. When you start this 90-day journey, keep realistic expectations. You will not become an overnight millionaire. All your problems will not be solved. The family pressure will not reduce. Society's judgment will not end. But you will definitely become better. You will get closer to your goals. And most importantly, you will be proud of yourself. You will feel that I did something. I worked hard, I produced results. I have seen that a lot of people start with big expectations, and when they don't get immediate results, they get disappointed. They think, 1 month is done, but I still haven't become a crorepati, and they quit. But success is a marathon, not a sprint. This is a long-term game. So be patient, stay consistent, and trust the process. And remember, every great achievement is made up of small, consistent actions. And every transformation begins with solitude. So give yourself that gift. 90 days of solitude, 90 days of focused effort. And then see how your life changes. See how surprised your family will be. See how shocked your friends will be. See your own growth. Let me tell you one last story. Once a young man came to me. He was very frustrated. He said to me, "Napoleon, I am working very hard, but nothing is happening. I am not getting success. Family is taunting. Friends are making fun. I am about to give up." I asked him, "How long have you been trying?" He said, 3 months. I said with a smile, "Son, I tried for 20 years, and you want to give up in 3 months. What kind of talk is this?" That young man realized. He tried again. This time he tried the right way. He isolated himself for 90 days, stayed focused, stayed disciplined, stayed consistent. And after 90 days, when he met me, he was a different person. There was a shine in his eyes. There was confidence in his words. He had started his own small business. He had got his first 2 clients. He had made his first earning. And today he is very successful. His business is worth crores. He has more than 50 employees. So friends, now the ball is in your court. You decide. Do you want to remain average, or do you want to become extraordinary? Do you want to keep thinking about what people will say, or do you want to live your own life? Do you want to always live in the fear of society, or do you want to fulfill your dreams? If you want to become extraordinary, then start from today itself. Write your definite chief aim, make your 90-day plan, and disappear from the world. I promise that when you come back, you will not be who you are right now. You will be better, stronger, confident, and successful. You will become someone who your parents will be proud of, who will inspire your friends, who society will respect. And always remember, people who are successful are not those who have the most talent. They are those who are the most persistent, who don't give up, who are ready to sacrifice anything for their goals, who don't care what people will say, who believe in their vision. So you also become like that. Be persistent, be disciplined, and be successful. I am Napoleon Hill, and I have spent my entire life proving these principles. Now it's your turn to implement them in your life. So don't delay. Start from today, because the best time to start was yesterday. The second best time is now. Start your transformation journey from today. After 90 days, you will thank me. You will thank yourself. If you got value from this video, make sure to subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to watch the next video, where I will tell you how to properly define your definite chief aim and create the exact roadmap to achieve it. I will tell you step by step what your goal should be, how to write it, and how to achieve it. So make sure to watch the next video.